welcome back to my channel. So glad you guys could stop on by. It is Tasty Tuesday. Today I'm going to be doing a dessert recipe, and it originally calls to put it in jars, like mason jars, and I have decided I'm going to put mine in a little wine glass. Just I like to do our desserts like this for me and my husband, just something different. So I am going to be making caramel apple cheesecake in jars, but mine's going in glasses. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna get started. Okay, so I have all my ingredients out. What we're gonna need is cream cheese. Now, I will have a link down below in the description bar to the recipe, which will be for the full amount. I always make mine half because it's just my husband and I, so you can either do it half like I am, or you can use the full recipe, but I'm using 4 ounces of cream cheese, and then an 1/8 of a cup of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, 3/4 cup of Cool Whip that I have already here, and then 3/4 cup apple pie filling, and then the graham crackers, which I always use the already crushed up ones. It's just easier. For this, I am going to be using a 1/2 cup of graham crackers with 1 tablespoon of butter that I have melted already. I have the Cool Whip still sitting out over here. And then the caramel sauce, which we're going to use a tablespoon that we're going to mix in with the apples. And then we're going to use a little bit extra to drizzle on top. So let me get my mixer over here, and we're going to start with the cream cheese and the sugar. Just want to get all my stuff out of the way, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my 4 ounces of cream cheese already in the mixer bowl here. We're going to add the sugar and vanilla, and I'm going to beat this until it is smooth, and then I am going to fold in the Cool Whip. So I'm just going to add the sugar and the vanilla, and I'm going to start mixing it. Okay, so I have the cream cheese and the sugar all mixed together. Now I'm going to add in the Cool Whip. So like I said, this is 3/4 cup into this. Get everything there. And now we're just going to fold this in and get it all incorporated together. Do all that. If you hear any noise in the background, my dog is right down here at the bottom of my feet, where she usually is when I am doing things. She always has to be near me. But so just get this all mixed in together. And you don't want to stir whip it, because then the Cool Whip will not be fluffy and I get all kind of messed up. So you just kind of flip and turn. So I make sure I don't have any large clumps of cream cheese in there. All right, and then I'm going to put this into a Ziploc bag, and then once we get that in there, I will cut one of the corners to make it a little bit easier putting it in the jar, or the glasses. So I'm going to put this in a bag, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have that in the bag. I've already snipped the bottom there, but now we're going to mix up the apples and the caramel, which I may have to heat up a little bit to get it mixable. So I'm going to put the apples in, which just was 3/4 cup apple. And then I need one. Yep. I'm going to warm this up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to add about a tablespoon of caramel in here, and we're going to mix that in with the apples. So let me just get that in there. And just stir that in together. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. All right, so now we're going to mix up the graham cracker crust. So I have 1/2 cup of the crushed graham crackers and then a tablespoon of butter. We're just going to mix that in together just to kind of form the crust layers for this. Okay, so we have that. Now we are going to start layering these in the jars, or in my case, in my glasses. So I've got my 2 little wine glasses here. So our layers are going to be graham cracker, the cream cheese, the apple pie filling, and then repeat. So we're just going to put in, I'm using my teaspoon here, my smaller spoons. I'm gonna put about 3 or so scoops in for the bottom. Now we're going to do the cream cheese mixture. I have my bag. So I'm just going to squeeze in. Squeeze in that. Let me grab another spoon to kind of get it layered down in there. All right, and now we're just going to put a scoop of the apple pie filling down in there. Try to do it all nice and neat so it looks pretty on the outside as well. Oops, I got some on the edge of the glass there. Oh well. A little bit left. Then we're going to put another layer of graham crackers, cream cheese. I'm only doing the one layer of the apples, so got all of the apple stuff in. And I'm going to save that for the top. So I'm going to put more of the cream cheese on top of the apple. And then I'm going to top it with the graham cracker. Get a little bit more in this one. I'm just going to kind of smooth that out a little bit. And now just cover it with the graham cracker. I want to make sure I get enough on each one, so I'll go back and forth. Alright, so I've got those layered in, and now I'm going to put a dollop of Cool Whip on top, and then I'm just going to drizzle some caramel over it. Oops. Yeah, where's my caramel one? Oops, that one's going to get a big dop. That's going to be mine. I like caramel. My husband's not that into caramel topping, so we'll just do a little bit on his. But there they are. These will be our dessert for later tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'll have a link down below to the recipe. Check it out. And until next time, remember to live a little, laugh a lot, and love always. Bye, guys.